Hello guys and welcome to SteveKnows. We've got so many stories to go over today. We've got game updates, new games, release dates, 8K VR videos, virtual reality treadmills that you can have in your own home. There is so much to go over today, so let's get started. So starting off, you may have heard Facebook recently announced that they're going to be discontinuing the Rift S, their PC VR headset, because they wish to focus on the Oculus Quest and the Oculus Quest 2, so they can make this hybrid console the best it can be. I understand that the Quest is also going to have a higher resolution, it has higher refresh rates than the Rift S, and has a larger appeal to the general public. So I understand why they're doing this, but what's interesting is the statistics. In September, the Rift S is the most used VR headset on Steam, growing 2% from last month and accounting for 25% of the VR user base that month. Something scary though is that combining the Rift S and the Oculus Quest headsets, Oculus have a Steam VR market share, or at least last month they did, of around 47%, which is huge. It's kind of scary that Facebook have a monopoly in this kind of space with all that data that's available. I am curious to see how this is going to change once we get new headsets, the next generation, and now that they're focusing on just standalone, I wonder what's going to happen to the stats. We shall see. So you may have seen YouTube just blew up with Population 1 videos showing off this virtual reality battle royale that has been under an NDA, but people had been spreading the news that this is a must-play title, one that we should try out. And with the removal of that NDA, we also got a release date for that game as well, so it's coming out the 22nd of October. So it's not going to be a launch title, but the following week it will be available on Quest 2. It is also going to support crossplay, which is great news to ensure that there are games available to be played, and it's going to cost you $30 or $22.99 in the UK. As expected, in a battle royale, you're trying to be the last man standing. Population 1 will only launch with a single map to start with, and each game is only going to hold 18 people, so it's not a huge amount. And if you're in a squad, that's up to 3 people in a team, so that's only 6 teams in a match. But it is a triumph that this kind of game is on a mobile chipset. I'm really excited to dive in on release for sure. Hopefully catch some of you on the battlefield as well. So Halloween is fast approaching. It is the season to get scared and check out some horror games, which in virtual reality seriously make you cack your pants. And this new release coming to the Oculus Quest is a absolute classic, inspired by the movie Blair Witch, which I do recommend seeing it. It's a classic from 1999. It will also prepare you for what's to come in this game. So October 29th, Blair Witch is coming to the Oculus Quest. This is a virtual reality port of the 2019 Blair Witch game. In virtual reality, you can interact with more objects, track your progress by drawing on a map, which I think is a nice touch. And of course, you have new encounters, so those of you that have played the game before are not going to know what's around the corner, and you're still going to have some scares. And in this game, I'm sure you're going to love this, because we love animals. You get to play with the dog. You can pet the dog, feed the dog, and play fetch with the dog, helping to build a bond between player and companion. This game is going to be exclusive to the Quest platform as well, so it's not going to be on the Oculus Store or the Steam VR platform, just the Quest. The trailer really sets it up quite nicely, showing you exploring the woods, finding some items, some creepy scenarios, you communicating with Bullet, your dog. It just looks super creepy, but a decent looking horror title that I look forward to trying out. So with the Oculus Quest 2 just around the corner, games have already been getting prepared for its release, updating their games to improve the graphics and the visuals. Included in that list is one of the must-plays on this Quest system, and if you're new to VR or if you haven't played this before, you should definitely try it. It's SuperHot VR. So this game is receiving a patch, and not only is it going to get a higher resolution, it's getting more detailed textures, but also cloud saves and bug fixes. This cloud save update is needed. It's a needed feature because if you're someone getting the Quest 2 and you've previously been playing this game on your Quest 1, this will allow you to transfer your saves very easily. Just start off where you left off, but on a new device. And they are also promising 90Hz support as soon as it is available on the Oculus Quest 2. SuperHot will support it. So at launch for the Oculus Quest 2, there are other games that are getting updates as well to improve the visuals on the Oculus Quest 2, taking advantage of that XR2 chip. So these games have been confirmed, and if you saw my previous video, one was under an NDA, so I couldn't really tell you about it, but I guess that's no longer the case, so I can unload that information to you. First of all, we have Arizona Sunshine, which is getting a visual update and improved zombie physics, a game that seriously needs a visual boost because it was not the best looking port. Next is Iron Lights, the dueling title, which will get better resolution, improved particle system, and improved shading. Next is Red Matter. You may already have seen this one. It's one of the best looking games on the Oculus Quest. It's getting new textures, higher resolution, and more detail can be seen when at a distance. Also, Trover Saves the Universe is getting increased resolution and apparently improved frame rates when that becomes available. Waltz of the Wizard, a 2016 magical game with a ton of interactions available, is getting crisper visuals, real-time lighting, more objects to interact with within your environment, more decoration so it's more abundant in the environments that you're playing in, and improved texture details as well. And the former mentioned games are actually going to be part of a newly enhanced Quest 2 game bundle ready for launch. This is going to be a big bundle that you can purchase at a discounted price so you can play some of the best looking games available on the Oculus Quest system. Of course, Walking Dead Saints and Sinners is also getting a visual boost on Quest 2 versus Quest 1, but this will not be part of the bundle. I recently played this game and I have to say I'm very impressed with how it looked. It's a big game, it's very, very playable, and the scale is huge. In the Oculus Quest headset, it's very, very impressive how they achieved this on this hardware, and it's a great game. I do recommend it. And since we're on the topic of games, I've got sad news from EA. They have no plans to bring Star Wars Squadrons to the Oculus Quest, even though the Quest has a track record of being an incredible marketplace to sell software. Virtual reality studios have been making millions. There is so much money to be made on the Quest system. People want to purchase games, try new experiences on this device, so it's a shame that they're not going to do this. They also have no plans to bring DLC to Star Wars, which is strange for EA, and no new game modes as well. It's like they've just released the game and now they want to forget about it. I think this game is super fun in my opinion, and I would have liked to have seen like a playground where me and my friends can race each other through checkpoints or just hang out in space, but guess not. David Attenborough, bruh, is hitting Oculus TV. I'm so happy. David Attenborough is a British national treasure who is hell-bent on educating the universe on the wonders of the natural world. Now this has come to the Oculus platform in a new Oculus TV series called Micro Monsters. Alchemy Immersive is an award-winning studio and have partnered with Oculus to allow us to experience tiny insects and bugs in virtual reality like never before. This is where, if you have the Oculus Quest 2, you can really use its power. You can now watch this series in 8K 60 FPS. You can enjoy 5 episodes showing off mating rituals of these creatures, the communities of these creatures, and conflicts as well, such as witness a scorpion fighting a centipede, an epic battle to the death. See aphids clone themselves, see trapdoor spiders capture food, and see a caterpillar transform into a butterfly, and so much more in amazing, stunning virtual reality 3D clarity. You have 8K on Quest 2, seeing creatures in great detail, and 5K on Quest 1, which is still pretty good. So if you're getting a Quest 2, this is definitely one to check out. You're going to be able to take advantage of that XR2 high resolution rendering and see some of the most crisp visuals you've ever seen in virtual reality. I cannot wait. Well, a competitor has entered the commercial home use virtual reality treadmill space, and I think we kind of needed this. Cat VR were first to the punch and should be shipping very soon for those that backed the Kickstarter, but now we have a competitor, so hopefully we see faster innovation. So Virtuix just announced the Omni One, which is modelled off the Omni Pro, which you may have seen, a virtual reality treadmill that is designed to allow the user to walk and run in the real world for it to be translated to the virtual one for the most immersive experience possible. So the user wears special slippery shoes that then allows you to slide whilst you're running on the platform being supported by a crane arm. I love the design, it looks very fitting, you can fold it away, it's very small, very sleek. I am a fan of the design. The Omni One also comes as an all-in-one entertainment system. Everything you need comes in the box, including a Pico Neo 2, although that headset, however, is not finalized. It also comes with a library of games, over 30 games for you to enjoy. And the best part is, you can afford it. This comes in at $2,000, which sounds like a lot, but they're also going to have a financial plan where you can pay $55 a month for this piece of kit, and I think this is going to be heavily adopted once they release. I cannot wait to try it out. I really want to pick one up. Hopefully they ship to the UK. So that's it from me today, guys. Thanks for watching to the end of the video, getting caught up in the latest and greatest in the virtual reality space. Please subscribe to the channel, join the Quest giveaway. Thanks to my patrons, you absolute legends. Happy gaming, guys. Good day.